The first rays of dawn painted the Roman sky with hues of rose and gold, casting a serene glow over the ancient city. The air was crisp, filled with the promise of a new beginning, a new day beginning. But this was no ordinary day. This day, April 4th, 2025, marked a profound historical shift, a moment that would be etched in the annals of time, the dawn of a new era for the Catholic Church. For in the quietude of the papal apartments, Pope Leo XIV, formerly Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, stirred from his slumber. The weight of his new responsibilities was immense. He was the first Asian pope, a symbol of the Church's evolving face in a globalized world, a shepherd for 1.3 billion souls. He carried the hopes and dreams of the faithful across the globe. Yet in this quiet moment, one could sense a profound peace emanating from him. The legacy of St. Peter, the first pope, was his guide. He was called to be a fisher of men, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. A beacon of hope, a light that would shine brightly in the hearts of many. His mission was clear, his path set before him. A servant of the servants of God. This was his purpose, his mission, his very being. He rose to meet the day, his heart filled with a quiet joy, a sense of divine purpose guiding his every step, ready to embrace the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. His journey as the Vicar of Christ, an indelible mark on the history of the Church. The papal apartments, steeped in history, were now imbued with a subtle Filipino touch. The walls, adorned with intricate Filipino decor, told a story of a rich cultural heritage blending seamlessly with the grandeur. These delicate flowers, with their sweet fragrance, brought a sense of calm and serenity to the room, creating an atmosphere of peace and reflection. It was a gentle reminder of home, of his roots. The presence of these nostalgic elements served as a bridge between his past and his present, grounding him in his identity while he embarked on this new journey. As Pope Leo XIV knelt in prayer, his rosary beads felt familiar and comforting in his hands. Each bead, a symbol of his faith, guided his thoughts and prayers, connecting him to the divine. He prayed for guidance, for wisdom, for the strength to lead. In the quiet solitude of the chapel, he sought the clarity and courage needed to fulfill his responsibilities. He prayed for the Church, for unity, for a renewal of faith. His heart was heavy with the weight of his new role, but his spirit was lifted by the hope of bringing people together. He prayed for the world, for peace, for justice, for an end to suffering. His prayers extended beyond the walls of the Vatican, reaching out to every corner of the globe. This unique combination reflected his personal journey and the diverse influences that shaped his faith. There was a quiet intensity in his communion with God, a deep well of faith from which he drew strength. In these moments of deep prayer, he found solace and a renewed sense of purpose. The morning light streamed through the window, bathing him in its warm glow. It was as if the light itself was a blessing, a sign of hope, and stepped forward, ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. The early hours of Pope Leo XIV's first day were a whirlwind of activity. The Vatican was abuzz with anticipation, and the corridors, steeped in tradition, needed to be made. These decisions were not just administrative tasks, but were seen as the first indicators of the new Pope's vision and priorities. The College of Cardinals awaited his guidance, eager to see how this new to support the new pontiff in his mission. One of his first acts, symbolic of his priorities, was the appointment of a new head for the dicastery for the promotion of integral human development. This role was crucial in addressing global position focused on the marginalized. Justice and care for the poor, was entrusted to a young, dynamic cardinal from Latin America, a route to the Vatican's communication efforts. Recognizing the power of media in the modern world, he aimed to make the Church's move was intended to modernize the Vatican's approach to media and ensure that the Church's voice resonated globally. This signaled that in order to reach the hearts and minds of people today, the Church needed to be present in the digital and media landscape that is proactive, compassionate, and in tune with the needs of the contemporary world. Justice, intergenerational dialogue set the tone to be a transformative and inspiring. His eyes reflecting the weight of their words, the weight of the world's Church's mission, invitations to join him on a journey of faith and service. Whispers in the hall. The arrival of Pope Leo XIV had ushered in a new dynamic, a sense of anticipation for change. The Curia, the administrative body of the Church, was abuzz with speculation. Some welcomed the change, eager for a fresh perspective. Others, accustomed to the old ways, watched with a palpable sense of history unfolding, of witnessing a pivotal moment in the Church's long and storied journey. The power dynamics were shifting subtly but perceptibly. Pope Leo XIV, with his quiet charisma and unwavering commitment to Urbi et Orbi, to the city and to the world. The moment arrived for Pope Leo XIV's first public address. Standing on the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, overlooking the throngs gathered in St. Peter's Square, he embodied a powerful blend of tradition. He spoke of love, of compassion, of the need for unity in a fractured world. He challenged the faithful to be instruments of witnesses to the globe, carrying a message of hope and challenge to a world hungry for meaning and purpose. The world listened, captivated by this new pope, this humble yet powerful voice calling to square. They sparked a wave of emotions. There were tears of joy, smiles in the Catholic Church. For many, this was more than just a speech. It was social media and waiting to see how this new signaled a new era. Yet he also charted his own path. His background, his experiences, his unique perspective shaped his vision for the aware of the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. Hope of a new beginning, of a church renewed, of a world transformed by the message of the gospel. His first 24 hours had been but a glimpse of papacy make, but in those first crucial hours, course, and ignited a spark of hope that prompted a history documentary hub for more insightful videos and intriguing